So Nancy Pelosi, that's what you're talking about.
Not just Nancy Pelosi. Trump didn't shake her hand before that, so she got all butthurt, and they're acting like freaking 5-year-olds and need their asses whooped.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's so ridiculous, man. Like it's a joke. The whole thing's a joke.
It is pretty comical, but you have to remember, Congress. I mean, people have beat people with canes.
Yeah.
And I mean, there have been duels.
But that's way more sensible than acting like they're acting up there.
Well, it's all for show.
I'm not gonna shake your hand. I ain't gonna be, but I'm gonna one up you.
We're gonna do a random draw to start with.
A random draw to start with.
And we also have some other things.
Oh, I forgot. We got 2 out of 3 rock, paper, scissors
We
today.
did.
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Alright.
I used his own technique against him.
But now it's going to be Jedi mind tricks going forward.
Yes.
Alright.
Had too much Eastern style pork today.
Who was the 14th president? Yeah.
Was it Garfield?
No. Garfield was a cat.
the President Garfield, bro.
Let's see. I'm just gonna fucking Google it, man, because I do not know.
14th president.
And by Google, I mean use a Google alternative and just keep using the word.
What would be your guess of 14th president? Comment down below before he gives us the answer. He's such a party pooper.
I'm trying to think. I'm sorry that I don't know everything. Let's see if it's
I say what would be your guess, but
It was Franklin Pierce.
Franklin Pierce.
And that's one of the guys with the I before the E.
Franklin Pierce.
Franklin Pierce. He saw the abolitionist movement as fundamental threat to the unity of the nation and alienated anti-slavery groups. This is what Wikipedia says. So Wikipedia is like coming out the gate throwing punches on this guy.
Now, was he a Republican or a Democrat at the time?
He was a Northern Democrat.
A Northern Democrat.
In 1853 to 1857? Yeah.
It's blank time.
Blank time. So,
Time.
you know what really blows my fucking mind, dude? The whole Wuhan Institute of Virology thing, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I did not know about that at all.
You're not supposed to.
That one was a little, and it's not really out there on the news like you'd think it'd be.
It was in late January.
But it wasn't
Early
spreading
December.
then. You know?
Yeah, I know. It's like they were doing their job
Before.
when there was no risk involved. And then there was risk involved. And
Yeah. That's Looney Tunes though.
it changes things.
Think about how much money there is to be made in that though.
It's not even about money at that point. It's about power, control.
Yeah. But still, that's a bunch of money, dude.
Yeah.
That's creepy though. So what I learned is that there's an institute in Wuhan where the flu is, and it's an institute of virology, which is one of the only places in China that's capable of handling deadly viruses or live viruses. And evidently it's right there in the same area. And coincidentally, there's also bats that have 96% of an identical, or it's a 96% identical variant of coronavirus. and that's like right down the street, where those bats live.
Yeah.
So that's kind of weird too. It's like it's creepy, dude. It's like worldwide creepy.
Yeah. No, we're not saying, that they're doing any of this stuff on purpose or anything. But if they were, that might be the best place to do it.
That's crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know, but it's crazy though, because people are acting crazy. Like, there's videos online of people intentionally spreading the disease. Like, that's Looney Tunes, dude.
Yeah. People getting held up and put into vans.
Yeah. Like, well, that's the part of the whole China thing right now. Anyway, China's getting a little frisky with the people.
It's different because they're in hazmat suits.
Yeah. That's right.
What are your thoughts about the coronavirus going on? Do you think Lyme disease is the cure? That's too silly. That's some nonsense.
It always.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Iowa.
I'm so angry at the politics, man.
The Democrats are doing their thing where they do some like weird cult stuff.
You mean all of them? Everybody in the Senate?
all of them.
All of them.
All of them together, and then they're like,
matching ties.
Then they're like, hey, we're gonna see who the people like the most, who can win, and then we're gonna get a bunch of rich companies to fund those people,
increasing our chances of getting every last vote.
But they can't even do that right.
So you're telling me that all those people spent all that money for nothing?
Yeah, I mean,
you think it was a scam?
It's not like the Republicans haven't done it either.
Yeah.
The same thing has happened to the Republicans, just this year. Don't matter because it didn't happen to them yet.
Yeah.
But they also don't have like a system that's built around sheepling people and to figure out which big corporations are going to lobby who.
Well, I mean, a lot of people pay for their jobs too, or vote for their jobs in local areas. But it's nice to keep it local like that.
Well,
Once you have global monopolies, then it gets scary.
But it don't matter if the local is just a figurehead at that point, just following orders. Mm-hmm. What is local? Just a figurehead following orders.
It's just an extension of the federal.
Yes it is.
That sounds awful backwards.
And it almost seems as if they're being bribed.
With monies?
With monies to continue a poor pattern.
So what they did is they made a program. They made a fancy program, and all the Congress people loved this program maker. By the way, if you look it up, they all spent a whole bunch of money with this company.
We don't have an hour.
but they did that, and then all of a sudden, they pushed out the software at the last second, and it didn't work. And it was extremely convenient, and they couldn't guess the vote count anymore.
What?
Yeah, the software crashed, and they lost all the votes.
What?
Yes.
That's almost as bad as the time that the software didn't work and people couldn't get health care.
Sounds like what happens when government runs it.
Only if we had more government.
Right?
That's the issue. We just don't have enough hands in there.
There's not enough hands. There's not enough people in there doing it.
I have 2 back pockets.
We have to pay more people. We have to give them more jobs to push papers over there so that the world turns.
We're going to have a new thing called Name That President.
Name That President.
It's where we give 3 clues about a president, and we have to guess which one it is. It was just a coincidence that our jar of wisdom wonder magical glass pick a thing and do it, speak it, or say it.
Yeah.
Thing had to do anything with the president. This is, what is it? Name that president?
Name that president. Yes. That's exactly what it is. It's name that president. Let's get down with some
name that president. We'll just get rid of this. Throw this into wherever we're at. I hope we're not polluting. It just went into a river or creek bed.
It's gone forever.
It's gone forever. Yeah. This video is sponsored by whatever is behind us. Enjoy this. Alright, name that president.
Name that president.
First clue. And for you, the answer will not be revealed until the next episode.
Yes. What? You're telling me that we're gonna use up their time now?
I am! So this president, he held the office of president for the shortest amount of time as any other president ever. And it was 31 days.
He held office for 31 days?
Yes.
I like this guy's style. You're just starting out with this too? Alright.
Yes.
31
That
days
is the first clue.
I'm good with this job, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Huh? Did he die as president?
He may have ran away. I don't know.
He faked his own death?
Just wait on the other clues, man.
Okay.
There's a set of 3 clues.
Alright, got it.
Jeez, man. So, John Adams named him governor of the Indiana Territory.
I know who it is.
Who is it?
John Adams.
No, he named himself. So, he was named governor of the Indiana Territory by John Adams. So that puts a date on it. Alright. And he was the oldest president inaugurated until Ronald Reagan.
Old guy.
Which might be why it lasted 31 days.
He died. So he died as a president? Did he die while president?
I'll give you an extra clue.
Dying while president would probably be pretty sweet.
He was the first president to die in office.
Dude, I don't know these people's names, man. I really don't. I can't hold them accountable if I don't know their names.
You got 4 clues. You're only supposed to have 3. Find out next time. Well, that was named that president.
Name that president.
Pew, pew, pew. Those are fireworks, man.
I was doing finger guns.
It's totally doing the Mario fireworks. Anyways, name that president. If you guess right in the comments, I will personally tell you congratulations in the comments.
Yeah.
High five.
That's engagement.
I am that kind of guy. And it is my turn to have a topic.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness. I ain't got no topic, man.
You don't have a topic at all?
I got a topic.
What's your topic?
I ain't got a topic. Pause and wait until I figure out a topic.
Are you going to look for a topic, or are you just trying to think through it?
I really don't think we've talked about real IDs.
We haven't?
I don't really believe so. We've spoke on them a little bit.
I have an opinion about real IDs.
I do too, and it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
So in case you're wondering what a real ID is, it is actually an ID. I mean, I think we might have spoke about it
Across the United States.
briefly before in another video. If you want to check that out, you can. But it's a federal identification, and it's accompanied with a little golden star.
Golden star. So that if you don't have your golden star with you while you're traveling, then life's gonna get difficult for you.
Yes, you will go to jail probably if you do not have a golden star.
That sounds historically bad.
I really feel like we've talked about this.
We had to have.
October 1st in 2020, you will not be able to fly within the states without a real ID. And that's just the start of it. And you say, oh no, well they're not going to add more stuff later. Well, real IDs have been out since 2005 and they're just now doing stuff with them. Because if they did something in 2005, the whole Tea Party would have been like, no, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
But now the Tea Party's like, hey, where's my social security checks? Socialism, but
I'm done playing this.
so just call it nonsense. It's where we're gonna do 4 things. I'll give you 4 statements. You must figure out which statement is false. I mean, if you want to.
Yes. So the rules are that we're going to say 4 things,
Yes, 4 statements.
and one of them is going to be a lie.
One of
It's-
them will be complete nonsense.
It's nothing but a farce. It's complete folly. It's madness.
Yes,
It's nonsense.
it is complete nonsense. Let the nonsense begin. Give me a fact, Zach.
All right. W. Bush.
Judo.
He went AWOL from the military. Specifically, some kind of Air Force National Guard kind of deal or something. I don't know. Texas. Went AWOL before he became president. That's all I got for that. Your turn.
George W. Bush went AWOL.
G-Dub. AWOL. Presidente.
Got one. George Washington did not cut down a cherry tree.
Is this, do you have
As the story tells.
empirical evidence of this? Is there any exhibits?
We'll find out. Won't we?
We will find out.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. How about this? Bananas are all clones of the same banana DNA. Yeah, man. That's why they don't have seeds, dude. They're clones. Ooh, ew. And bonus fact. Bonus fact. Bananas used to taste a lot sweeter before we went fucking around from genetically modifying it. It used to taste like the
So
banana
that one
candy.
must be true if it's got a bonus.
Or I'm really good at rambling about stuff that you might not know about.
Alright.
Because if you don't know, then you might as well just trust me.
Recently I read an article. It said that deer have actually noticed how much cars mess with their population counts. So they are actually throwing themselves at cars to get them to stop driving on the roads, or as a sign, but they are intentionally running in front of cars. Deer intentionally run in front of cars.
To fight the man?
To fight the man.
I've been thinking the deer have been getting a little suicidal lately, man. I've been thinking they were trying to get hit. What if you're like Bambi's mom, right? And you're like, no, Bambi, you
That's
must
what they're doing.
survive.
That's why they're doing
And they
it.
take the hit, man. Is that you think that?
That's why they're doing it. Because
That's
they're like, them
madness.
devil eyes are coming at us again. So they run out and they're like, you won't get my Bambi.
You ain't going to touch my baby.
Yeah.
So, deers are sacrificing themselves. They're becoming martyrs for the cause.
Or are they attacking cars?
Maybe they're. Is it like the masculine deers are attacking, or is it like every deer's like, fuck this?
They probably formed a union.
Jump in front of either that, or they're like, maybe they're stock market investors. Just gambled way too long. Didn't cash out when it was time.
Once a brave man
Yeah.
died from falling walls.
So, which one of those is nonsense?
One of them's got to be nonsense, right?
Yeah.
Maybe all of them's nonsense.
Ooh.
Cause I'm so fool. So, George Bush,
G-Dub J-R.
G-Dub. It's not technically a junior because his middle name's different.
They said he was George Bush Jr.
Okay. But George Bush went AWOL.
Yep. He's probably trying to have money. That's a bad job.
George Washington never cut down the cherry tree like we've been told. And he was a liar.
He was a liar. Yes. Because he was like, I need this publicity, yo.
Because he's human.
Oh, never mind. Not because of the
I'm not
publicity.
knocking the guy. He's just human. It's human fault.
Do you think he was doing it for publicity, man?
I don't know. This could be all nonsense. Who cares?
Cherries.
And bananas are not real. They're clones.
They're clones.
Seedless.
Bananas
clones
don't mate anymore.
with no souls.
They don't do it. No souls.
And number 5. The deer uprising has begun.
Yep. And die.
I mean, not necessarily deer uprising, but they're attacking cars.
Pretty
They're
soon. Pretty soon.
upset.
Pretty soon we're gonna be.
You know, that's probably why we've also seen a rise in those videos of people getting punched out by deer when they're hunting.
That's true. I have been seeing them getting charged like crazy, man.
Yeah, yeah,
They're striking back, dude.
yeah.
They're getting an idea.
But hey, that's it. 2 cents of nonsense. Write your comments down below on which one you think is nonsense. If you think this whole video is nonsense, you can write that below too. That is wonderful.
That's the goal, guys.
Completely wonderful. So play some video games.
There's a video there. I dig it, man.